Hello Bloomington, I'm Mayor Tim Busse, and this is the Council Minute for the week of August 18th. On Monday night, the Council held a study session to review the preliminary 2026 tax levy and general fund budget. Council had a good initial discussion on a proposed preliminary levy that includes a 9.44% increase. The first conversations about this year's budget actually took place as work was wrapping up on last year's budget. That first look indicated an expected levy increase of 17.92%. The biggest cost driver was the expiration of state and federal grant dollars that were being used to fund our new firefighters. Regardless of the reason, that's a big number. And the council, the staff, and the community, we all agreed that we needed to find a different path forward. The first steps were to activate a number of levers to lower the proposed property tax levy. Through capital and debt planning, reducing the Normandale Lake District levy, using a portion of the 2024 positive budget variance, lower personnel costs, and health insurance savings, staff identified $7.4 million in reductions. That brought the proposed levy to the 9.44%. Another important step was to shift the city's budgeting process to priority-based budgeting. Priority-based budgeting is a method that emphasizes aligning financial resources with an organization's strategic priorities and desired outcomes. It aligns nicely with the idea that a budget reflects the values of a community. We've been talking about that for years here in Bloomington. It also fits with the fact that 82% of Bloomington's general fund dollars go to the nuts and bolts services that a city should provide: police, fire, public works, parks and recreation, and community development. But unlike traditional budgeting, which typically uses the previous year's budget as a baseline, performance-based budgeting starts from a zero base and focuses on evaluating the importance and effectiveness of each program and service offered. Looking at the budget from that different lens will guide strategic conversations leading up to final budget adoption. The third big difference put into place this year was the opportunity for public comment at Monday's study meeting. The Council has heard in recent years that residents want an opportunity to weigh in on budget matters before we get to the truth in taxation hearing. That makes perfect sense. The farther along in the process you are, the more difficult it is to make any real changes to a budget proposal. So we opened the meeting for public comment in mid-August rather than waiting until mid-December. Thank you to the residents who came forward to speak. We heard concerns about the rising cost of property taxes, especially for those on fixed incomes, and about spending priorities. Ideas shared included exploring tax relief for seniors and ensuring essential services remain accessible and affordable. If you missed the public comment period, you can always provide feedback through the Let's Talk Bloomington budget page online. During council discussions, members highlighted the importance of balancing current services with long-term planning. There was also discussion about how best to use the Strategic Priorities Fund and how grants and sponsorships might help reduce future levy pressures. And there were differing viewpoints on service levels and priorities, and some members emphasized maintaining quality of life amenities for families and future residents, while others advocated for a sharper focus on core services and budget restraint. Next up, the Council is expected to set the preliminary 2026 budget and tax levy on September 8th. Then we'll continue to fine-tune things throughout the fall, with a public hearing scheduled for December 8th and final budget adoption on December 22nd. On August 16th, Metro Transit unveiled their new Metro Micro service here in Bloomington. Metro Micro is a curb-to-curb transit option that uses minibuses, where riders can book rides by app or by phone. The minibuses typically arrive at your door in about 20 minutes, and they'll take you anywhere within the designated Bloomington zone. The Bloomington service area is roughly bounded by 94th Street, Highway 169, the Minnesota River, and 3rd Avenue. The new service will be a significant upgrade for Bloomington. Metro Micro is designed to solve gaps in the existing transit system and to provide mobility to underserved communities and to areas that aren't currently served by transit. This kind of programming relies on strong partnerships across agencies and jurisdictions, and that is certainly the case here with the partnership between Bloomington and Metro Transit. When Metro Transit rolled out the original plans for Metro Micro, the council and staff saw some gaps and some potential improvements. The collaboration between the city and Metro Transit resulted in changes that really did improve the service. For example, Kennedy and Jefferson High School share a lot of extracurricular activities, but traveling between the two schools can be a real challenge for students. The original plans for Metro Micro didn't bring the two schools together. The city suggested some improvements, Metro Transit dug in to better understand the needs of the community, and we worked together to strategize solutions that solve real issues for residents. As a result, changes were made, and now students will be able to easily travel between Kennedy and Jefferson because of Metro Micro. I appreciate our relationship with Metro Transit, and I am so excited to see Metro Micro come to Bloomington. And finally today, I am pleased to announce that the City Council officially approved the hiring of Zach Walker as Bloomington's next city manager at our council meeting on August 11th. Zach has nearly 2 decades of executive local government experience and currently serves as the city manager of Independence, Missouri. He brings an impressive resume and a long list of accomplishments. Zach will be on board by late October, and I look forward to welcoming him to Bloomington. That wraps up this week's Council Minute. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, stay safe, Bloomington.